Hey everybody, how's it going? Here we are, more than a week out of the dojo, and I'm still here, you're still there. Hope you're able to find something to pass the time. We'll get through this. So, as I've said before, I would highly encourage you to develop some sort of routine on your own where you've got warm-ups, where you've got maybe even ukemi if you have soft carpets or nice outside with some green grass, and then do solo practices. You can go sort of shadow box your techniques. There's lots of different ways to do it, but honestly, doing Aikido by yourself just sort of, something's missing. So the theme of today is giving you some options for how you can bring other people who don't do Aikido into some training, and share a little bit of the stuff that makes you excited about it. If you've ever tried to show your friend or a loved one, probably even more difficult for a loved one, what Aikido is, it may or may not have gone well. I know a lot of the times I've showed people and they tend to fall into two different categories, which is one, that they basically have no interest in martial arts and don't want to do it, and then people on the other side that probably just want to wrestle and make everything difficult for you. So I would encourage you to know your audience ahead of time. Honestly, probably the best way to deal with somebody who's on the more like wrestling and just wants to try to prove that you're wrong type of side, start with unbendable arm. I'm going to put a link to Judy Ringer's video on doing unbendable arm practice, and it's a really cool way to show people that the principles of Aikido are fundamental and are already in their bodies and something that they can tap into, and from there you usually get some buy-in. But I've got a series of practices that will usually help people feel like they can do Aikido and enjoy it. The way that you present it is really important. It can't be like, hey, I'm going to show you this cool thing that I can do to you. It has to be going back and forth for it to be fun. So luckily, I have a partner for today. Come on, Yuka. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to start on the floor. Everybody, if you've done one day of Aikido, you've probably done kokyuho from Swariwaza. If people's knees aren't good enough to do this, then you can have them sit cross-legged, of course, so that's an option. So I'd say the first thing is just do it a couple of times. And then teach them. So maybe just show them first. Usually show and then tell and then show again to make sure they get it. So here, I'm going to start with my arms extended. You're going to grab with both hands. From here, I'm going to open the book, show you the book, enter and turn to one side, and if they don't know how to get down to the ground, help them down gently. So I'm going to grab you and you're going to show me what we just did. Book. Enter and turn. Good, one more. I remember when I was living in Japan, I met some friends of Yuka's, and by the end of the night, we literally had the whole family doing Swariwaza kokyuho. They just thought it was the coolest thing in the world. So if they're enjoying it, keep doing it. That's fine. And you get the interaction, so that's kind of fun. And when you're teaching somebody something brand new, you tend to learn a lot yourself, so that's fun. A second basic practice, let's go back up. I'm hot. Alright, second basic practice would be tai no henko, right? So the idea of turning, blending, joining. So you all know this, you offer kata tejori, enter and turn. Same thing. Enter and turn. And probably if somebody doesn't do Aikido, maybe even somebody who does Aikido, they're going to say, why do we do this turning thing? What's the point of this? She can still punch me, or blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. Maybe explain what you understand about it, that it's a way of showing that you're not in conflict, or that you're willing to listen to their side, or however you put it. So once you've shown the basic mechanics, so I start with my arm extended, I enter to the side, and turn my center, arms extended when I finish. Then you switch. And of course you'll have to explain to them what katate dori is, because they aren't going to do it right and they're going to do this or that. Be patient. Don't yell at them. Like, try to make it fun. So she's going to start. Good. I'm going to grab. And the way you take ukemi is going to have a lot to do with how much this other person enjoys it. So if you do the, go ahead, you know, the I'm not doing anything ukemi, or probably even worse, the I'm going to give you the death grip and not let you do it thing, it's not fun for anybody, so take good ukemi. I'm going to move with it. She moves, and she's going to see that my movement's reflected, her movements are reflected in me. So the way you take ukemi is going to be important. The third thing is ikkyo, and of course you could do anything. If they bought it at this point, you could probably do whatever you want, but these are simple movements. So Aidori ikkyo, and instead of starting out with it being a technique that you apply to somebody, you're going to start out with just a cross sword stretch. So here, I'm going to cut over, and then my partner's going to come back up. Right, a lot of you have done this before. Right, and then switch sides. Here, cut over. And you can let the person know that it's a matter of one person losing their center, having their balance taken, and then trading places. So it really is a back and forth. Right? Once they get that idea, Aidori ikkyo is a pretty standard one to do. Just don't arm wrestle, right? Don't use your shoulder, don't muscle them. Especially people that don't do Aikido will know when you are forcing things and when you are muscling them. So you gotta be good. So cross hand grab and ikkyo. Don't arm wrestle. You've got to sort of represent the magic of Aikido. They grab and you move easily. And then of course switch roles. And don't be a jerk about it. You're going to hold on and encourage them. Here. And go over, just like you were doing the stretch. Alright, so this is a basic way to start introducing kokyuho, taino henko, and Aidori ikkyo. Give it a try. You got to read the room. If they're not into it, you can't force it, and you'll guarantee they never want to do it again. So try to make it fun for them and take some good ukemi. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yuka.